Before I started my studies at York, I was planning to move into a neighborhood closer to the university. I found out Jane and Finch area is close to the campus, but most of them discouraged me moving there, saying that it is not a safe place to live if you have young kids. Thereafter, I started searching about Jane and Finch neighborhood through internet. The news articles I read on Jane and Finch neighborhood gave me the negative image about it. This neighborhood has been labeled as Crip and Blood Territory, Jungle, Toronto's notorious intersection, crime land and trouble neighborhood. This unfavorable label made me to think twice as to whether I should move into or not. After I started education at the university, I received an email calling for application for the volunteers to the Noise Project. Noise Project had been initiated by the social work faculty members and its alumni. This project involves students from Emory Collegiate in Jane and Finch and the students from the York University. I thought this will be a good opportunity to get the first-hand experience about the neighborhood and get to know about the youth in that neighborhood. I applied to the program. I was selected as a volunteer. Engaging with the youth and the neighborhood revealed me that the label given to this neighborhood was not complete true. There are stories that we have not heard about the neighborhood that has positive contribution. The short documentary revealed the stories which tell positive contribution of the youth in the Jane and Finch, and the volunteer groups try to work with the youth in the neighborhood to address social issues.
Working with youth in the Jane Finch community has been a really rewarding experience. I think coming into it, you feel like you are up against a lot because you have learning curves that you're doing for yourself, and then there's learning curves that are happening for the youth as they come into especially a research or university-based project. And there might have been more of a gap between what these students in particular were familiar with and what the project itself had to offer. So we really had to try and bridge those gaps appropriately and reach all the way down to what a grade 9 experience is, and make sure that they understood where research comes from and why it's so important to their community. So that was one of the reasons why I think this project is so important, is that we're offering this university experience that they might not have had access to otherwise, especially at their age, and now they have it integrated into their life in such a comfortable way.
We're raising money for Emory. We're trying to fix the lockers and get new computers and stuff because right now the school's not in the best condition.
Jane and Finch isn't really like what people think. It's a way better community. People just really downgrade it. It's not proper.
Everything about Jane and Finch, which people are saying bad about. Some people say bad about Jane and Finch, some people say good. I don't really know because I don't live in Jane and Finch area. Dear Paula tell you everything. To me, Jane and Finch is a good community, but...
Hi, my name is Sadia. I'm a grade 12 student that goes to Emory Collegiate Institute. Emory if you don't know, is located in like part of like the Jane and Finch area schools. I'm also part of the Noise program. My Noise group, well, my Noise pod, that's what we call it, is called The Creators. Being in Noise has been quite a journey in my group. My group is very helpful, and we got to learn a lot of different things about the Jane and Finch area.
So my name is Sarah. Well, I come from a neighborhood just like Jane and Finch. It's Parma Court, Victoria Park, Eglinton. So I knew it was like a community where everybody knew each other, and it's full of events and like good experiences and all that. But then also the news tells me that, oh, it's a bad place, and there's criminals and there's gangs and there's drugs and all that stuff, and the youth don't know where to go. But then working with Noise, and working with the youth, it actually showed that Jane and Finch is actually an alright neighborhood. It does have its ups and downs, but also every other neighborhood in Toronto is just like that. So.
Hi, my name is Jessamine Needham, and I am a GA with Noise. So I worked with this pod. So my experience with Noise has been amazing. Working with the youth has been great. I wasn't sure when I started what it would be like. I was really nervous, and all I knew was that I had a group of youth and I had to run these meetings and engage them, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do in the meetings. So we started off with some like fun activities to get to know each other, and the group was so awesome and really engaged in the activities that I think we really bonded near the beginning of the process, and that made doing all the work that much easier.